Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. And in today's video I'm gonna be sharing with you my Yesstyle haul. There's actually quite a lot of products because this is actually two different orders. I was shopping kind of for this look particularly because I just filmed my full face of sea beauty brands and like Asian beauty brands, and I will leave that video down below and in the card because it's already up on my channel, so in case you are interested. And now let's look at these products. I bought a lot of fragrances as well as makeup, and I also have some skincare products if I'm not mistaken. So what are we gonna tackle first? I think I'm gonna kind of walk you through some of the makeup products first. So a product that I'm not wearing today, but I've actually worn it multiple times, is the Peripera Mood Fit Cover Cushion Soda Café Collection foundation, and I have it in the shade 02 Ivory Fit. Here's actually what you're getting. You're getting the foundation, one more sponge, and a keychain. So here's the little keychain. Here is the foundation, I like the cushion. This is the bag. I've worn it like twice or 3 times and it's really nice. It really fits with my skin tone and it just feels amazing. So you have mirror, the applicator, and then inside of the cushion, and you get 13 grams or 0.45 fluid ounces. So there's actually quite a bit of product in there. As I said, I've been enjoying this one a lot. Like, this is incredible. This is a Korean brand. Yeah, and it has SPF 50 plus PA plus 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 plus. So it's also great to double up as a sunscreen. Obviously, you need to wear sunscreen underneath. So that one I'm not wearing today. What I'm actually wearing as a foundation is this ZEESEA Silky Lasting foundation. So this is the Silky Lasting Liquid Foundation Matte and Blemish Concealing in the shade MW01 Warm Ivory. So I think this is the lightest warm shade that I was able to find, and I have it on today and I think it's very much like my skin tone. It fits perfectly with my neck. It's a very soft, blushy, silky foundation. Like, it's not, your skin is not dry, it's not like fully matte, but it's also not oily. There's no stickiness, there's nothing on it. It feels very skin-like. It was really nice to apply. It's a beautiful bottle. You have a pump here, and this one has, how much is it? 30 grams of product, and I think it was like $12, maybe something like that. I think it could have been like, I think it was around like maybe 10 or 11 euros, which I think is like $12. I could be completely wrong. If I will find the prices, I will pop them in the little corner. But yeah, very inexpensive and it feels really nice. So that one I'm wearing today. Another thing I bought that I just like softly used because I'm just not very, I just didn't really have much space to use this, but this is the Cute Press Evory Retouch Oil Control Foundation Powder SPF 30 PA+++. This is cruelty free. I don't know if ZEESEA is cruelty free or not, because you know it's in Chinese and it doesn't have the cruelty free logo, so who knows. But the Peripera, this one is vegan, and this one is cruelty free. And I have it in the shade B1, which I think is like the lightest. Yeah, Fair Natural. Because I was kind of scared with these powders. Sometimes they do oxidize a lot. So you press here, it opens up like this, and you have a mirror, a powder, and then, sorry, and then when you open it, there's a cushion. You can either use the cushion dry for like a powder effect. That's what I used today, and I actually used that not with a cushion but with a powder brush, or you can wet the cushion and use it as the like cushion foundation. I think you can even tell from the packaging, like it's a bit too yellow for me, but I will figure out how to use it. I don't think, if I'm gonna use it on its own without the foundation underneath, I feel like it could work better with my skin. But as I said, I only used it once today, and only on my chin and on my forehead to kind of set the foundation. Not that it needs that, but I just wanted to try it. This one was very inexpensive. I think this is definitely less than $10. I think it's like 8.50 euros, or when I was buying it, it was, I don't know, maybe it was on sale. I think it was around that price. Then another product I'm wearing today is the SheenEffect. Let me try to find how it's called. I actually had to pull out my the Yesstyle orders. By the way, I have a code with Yesstyle, and you can get, I don't know if it's 5% off, but I will link it down below. And I would really appreciate if you could use it in case you're shopping from Yesstyle. It really does help me out a lot. Now, where is it? SheenEffect. Yeah. Nikesamsam Dream Love 9 Color Chameleon Eyeshadow Palette. Yeah, that's all I can tell you about it. I think this was like maybe 25 euros. 28, something like that. So like, I don't know, $25 maybe. It's a 9-pan palette. It has a mirror like this, and then a little flop over here. This is how it looks like. I have all of the shades on my face right now, and the mattes were really nice to use, and I think you can see like they are quite pigmented, and they were really nice. And the shimmers are also sparkly. You even have holochrome here. This one, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's a holochrome, so that is so cool. I love that so much. And yeah, they were really nice. I've enjoyed this palette thoroughly, so I would definitely recommend that. This one, I don't know if it's vegan or cruelty free. I'm not completely sure. I've heard that a lot of Asian brands don't even need to like don't even disclose that, because it's like in some areas you can't test on animals, but I'm not completely sure which brands that applies to. But you're getting 8 grams for this 9 pan, so a little bit under 1 gram per each pan. Then I have this ZEESEA concealer, which I'm actually wearing today, but I have to find how it's called, because ZEESEA Palace Identity Blossom Nourishing Concealer. I have it in B02, which is called Neutral. This is how it looks. It has this beautiful, I don't know if you will be able to see, but this beautiful cap. It's very cute. But it comes just like this, like you don't have any packaging on top of it. It just came in a plastic little wrap. You're getting 3 grams of this. As I said, this is like the, I think it was either the nude, yeah, it's the neutral shade, right? Yeah, because otherwise they were like fair cool toned, which I didn't want. And this one, I think it looks really nice. I don't know if it's not gonna be too dark for me in the winter, but summer it definitely works. And I actually swatched it next to my Maybelline Superstay from the concealer in the shade 10, which is my shade. And this is just like a little bit more yellow, so I feel like maybe even in the winter it should work. It is beautiful, soft formula. I never powder my concealers, and this one, I've already worn it for 5 or 6 hours. There's no creasing, even though it's not powdered, and it doesn't feel dry, but it also doesn't feel oily, because if it's too oily, it will crease on me, but if it's too dry, it will also crease, and it will create these like flakes everywhere. So it's a really nice skin-like, beautiful formula, and I will definitely enjoy this one a lot. I'm almost out of my Superstay concealer, so this came out just in the right time. Then I have the ZEESEA Velvet Mist Foundation. Let me actually find where it is. Oh yeah, ZEESEA Cream Velvet Foundation. I have it in 02 Natural. This one is slightly smaller packaging, like you're only getting 20 grams. The previous one was 30 grams, but it is beautiful. I haven't used it on my face yet. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, but the shade looks like looks exactly the same as the previous, so shade match should be fine for the shade 02. Because I swatched them right next to each other. This one felt a little thicker, so I feel like this one is like a medium coverage, or maybe like light coverage. I mean, you can see the redness, so I guess it's light coverage, and I feel like maybe this will be like medium coverage. It didn't felt fully like cementy, so I don't think it's gonna be like full coverage, but we'll see tomorrow. And you will definitely see these products that I haven't used yet in my makeup diary, so just be sure that you're subscribed for that. And whenever I post makeup diaries, slowly you will see all of these. Maybe not all of them in the next episode, but eventually I'll go through all of them. This is so beautiful. This is faux leather packaging that you pull out, and there's the little squeezy thingy. I love this how is it called, like this murky glass, like the mattified glass effect. And I think this is real. I mean, I think this is glass. Why do I always pull it up as if I'm gonna be able to read Chinese? Like, I really will not. Yeah, I don't know, but it kind of feels like glass. I think this one was like 13-14 euros, so it's like maybe $15-16, something around that. So again, like, I think that's a really good price. A lot of the times you can't even find foundation like this in the drugstore, and I have a little bit of a qualm with drugstore foundations. Usually they don't work for me. I feel like drugstore foundations work a lot for people with dry skin. Then next up, a blush palette that I'm actually wearing today is the I don't know if it's xixi or xixi or xyxy. Who knows? I don't know how to pronounce these. But this is the 4-color blusher palette in the shade number 1, which is called Early Sakura Flowers. It's a 4-pan blush palette. So you have kind of pinky purple, orange, yellow, and this kind of more deeper berry shade. I've tried the orange one, and the pigmentation you see here is bronzer. It didn't really show up much. Like, it was just like a hint of color. So if you like super soft blushes, these will be great. I do love the packaging and everything, but I like a little bit more pigment, a little bit more. But you're getting, how much is it? I think this is 2.5 grams per each pan, so you're getting 10 grams of blush, which will last you probably for like 11 years. And this one was very inexpensive. No, this was like $650 and like 550 euros, I think. Very inexpensive, will last you forever, but there is pretty much no pigment. And is this like cruelty free or something? I don't know. I can't find it anywhere, but it's this one. Then I have a couple of these HANDAIYAN Creature of the Night lipsticks. I lost the packaging for this one because I've actually been using this one for a while now. These are colored liquid, matte liquid lipsticks. So I have this deep blue in the shade 11. I'm gonna swatch them all, and you've already seen like the b-rolls for the other products as well, so I'm just gonna show you in the b-roll. I mean, I swatched a little bit of them today when I was filming, but I'm gonna do better swatches than this, and this will take a while to get rid of. But then I have the shade number 07, which is this beautiful bright orangey peach, I guess, slightly peachy. Then the shade number 10, which is this beautiful purple. It's this first swatch, but obviously I've been trying to take it off, so it's not that pigmented so it's not that obvious now. And then the last is the shade 03. Come on. which is this beautiful, warm, poopy brown kind of. These ones were very inexpensive. Let me see. These were like 250, 270 euros, so maybe like $320. Like it was very, very inexpensive. You're getting 3.5 milliliters or 0.12 fluid ounces. This is cruelty free. It should last you 12 months at least. And these ones, they are very matte. And the pigmentation, I think the other ones will be better, but the blue one, I had to do like 2 to 3 coats. And you have to be really careful not to do too thick of a coat, because then it starts to kind of get really dry and flaky. But sorry, my camera cut me off, but I feel like these could be really nice in 2 coats if you're gonna be like careful with it. I think the blue one is just like the texture of it feels a little bit different than the other ones. I think for the price, it is a very good matte liquid lipstick. It won't last you all day. It will last you maybe like 4 or 5 hours, but for the price, this is very, very good. Obviously I had better in my collection, like for example the Black Moon. Like they're so much better, but they're so much more expensive. So I think it's like, I don't know, 5 times more expensive, 4 times more expensive. So, you know, when you kind of take into consideration the price, and if you just want like a couple different colors for maybe like a couple different occasions, but you know you're not actually going to be wearing this all year round, this is just like kind of 1 or 2 time thing, I think it's better to invest to just buy the HANDAIYAN. If you want to wear liquid colorful lipsticks all year round, I would invest because it will pay off. But just for these once in a while, I think this is perfectly fine. Then I have a couple mascaras from HANDAIYAN. I have 3. Again, I lost packaging from this one because I've actually been wearing this one. This one is the 04 and it's blue. It's these colored mascaras. You're getting, they have 12 colors. I have blue, green, and white. The green one looks black because I actually used the green one on this lash, and on these I used the black one, and I don't know if you can see any difference. But yeah, these are colorful mascaras. You're getting 5 milliliters or 0.17 fluid ounces. And as I said, I have this beautiful blue. It looks beautiful, and it is really nice to use even on bottom lashes because it's this super tiny wand. Then the green one is number 7. So it's this one, and I think you will see that it looks black. Like I even said in my like the full face of Asian Beauty that this is black one, because I just like, now that I know it's green, I can kind of see a hint of green, but it on the lashes, unless you have white lashes or blonde, you're not gonna be able to tell that it's green, in my opinion. And then I have the white one, which is number 2, and I want to try that one soon because I mean it looks like it is actually quite pigmented when I tried it on my like body hair, and I like that it is very small, so you're actually gonna get everywhere. These mascaras, let me find it, are, yeah, they're a little bit more expensive than the lipsticks, but just a little bit. So I think they're 3 euros and then like a little bit under $4, which is incredible price in my opinion. And they last really nicely on the lashes. I do like the way my lashes look like, so I would highly recommend these. And from the same brand, I also have their 2-in-1 liquid eyeliners, which has one part that is like matte colorful eyeliner and the other is glitter eyeliner. The glitters will be more like toppers. You can't really form a straight line because it's not that packed with glitter. But what I've used today is the shade number 10, which is this blue. I've used this as a base. It is such a bright blue. It's like a neon-y blue, super gorgeous. And then I used the glittery part on top to create this like kind of royal blue effect. But I will use this on its own, like the matte one, very often in my opinion, because it is such a gorgeous one. And I have like pastel blue eyeliners and then really deep blue eyeliners, but I don't have this in my collection. So this is just very exciting. I think these are similar price. Yeah, these are similar price as the liquid lipsticks. So it's 250 and 250 euros and $3 or something like that. I don't remember what I said, but it's this pretty much the same price. So this is the blue one, which is number 10. The number 4 is yellow, and I actually swatched it on my hands. When I was swatching on my hands, I noticed that this is very neon-y. Like the matte part was super neon-y and it looked really pigmented, and then this glitter one is very like kind of zesty neon yellow, kind of that like almost green, you know, that like zesty color. So this could be really fun, and again the glitter will be more like just a fun little addition with, you know, like maybe topping some parts of my lids with that. And then I have number 6, which is gray, and I wanted to try this because I've been loving, for like everyday looks, or everyday, for like my everyday looks, which is very colorful looks, but you know, something that I can wear every day and use an eyeliner. A lot of the times I would either use brown for like warm tone looks, and then for cool tone looks I would use black, but I was feeling like maybe gray could be nice for like, I don't know, blue looks or something, to just give you a little bit of eyeliner but not being that stark. So I really want to try this. So the matte part is this beautiful kind of elephant gray, like whenever you have cartoon elephants, it's this color in my opinion. And then you have this silver, these silver glitters, which will be beautiful for like a party makeup. So I've only tried the blue one, but that blue one was incredible, and blue is usually like kind of tricky to do, so I have all faith in that. And I have this Pudaier lipstick and Lippie pencil. It's this one. Let me actually find if it has any other name, or if there's anything more that I should tell you about this. Yeah, this is the matte Lippie pencil in the shade 04. There's 2 grams of product in this. It's this brownie lipstick, and this one was the same price as the liquid eyeliners. You're also getting this the sharpener. I've used this pencil today, but I've actually worn different lipstick from this, but because I had my lunch after filming my full face off, and some of it kind of disappeared from my face, and also I decided that I want different lip color. I just used different lipstick that isn't in this video, but I will maybe pop up a picture of how the previous lip looked like. And I used the HANDAIYAN Peel Off Lip Tint. You're getting 3.5 milliliters or 0.12 fluid ounces of this. And this is one of those peely lip stains. This this one is like a brownish berry, very pretty one. So I'll show you how it looked like. And then I also have this 01, which is a very, very neon-y, orangey pink. Like it's kind of neon coral. And these ones I think were also similar price. Yeah, these ones were like the mascaras. So it's like €3 and 3.5 dollars or something like that. These are really nice. I like the fact that it, like the entire thing peeled off. For me, it's just I've never tried peeling lip stains in my life, so I think I just applied an even layer so that in the center it was really dark, and then on the borders it was very light. So I feel like I just have to learn myself and teach myself how to use these, and once that happens I feel like these could be like extremely nice to wear and to use. From HANDAIYAN I also have this Crystal Diamond eyeliner in the shade 01, and this is like a glitter topper. It is called eyeliner, but you're not going to be able to do straight line with that. But you have these glittery particles, and it has a really nice applicator, but you're not going to be able to form a straight line. And also this is clear, so unless you use it on top of a black color, you're not gonna even see most of it anyways. But it looks cute. And then very interesting makeup product that I've never, by the way, the eyeliner, the glittery one, was the same price as the previous one. But one of the last makeup products is the Judydoll, how's it called? Curling Iron Mascara. I have it in the shade 01. And this is one of those iron ones, so you don't have typical bristles. It's just like this. That's what I actually have on this eye. It creates really long, skinny lashes. I like them to be more full and voluminous, but this one, I have the black. You're getting 2 grams of product. This one is a little bit more expensive. It was a little over €8, so almost $9, or maybe like $9. It's interesting. Like for me, I quite like the end result, but it takes a lot longer for me to use this on my lashes than regular mascaras, like regular ones would. For me, this takes quite a while to do, but I've heard if you have very straight lashes, like if they go very like straight or down, a lot of people say that these curling iron mascaras can help to like really lift your lashes. For me, my lashes go quite up on their own, so I don't really feel like maybe that's, I feel like maybe that's why also I don't benefit too much from these. But it's an interesting product. I've never tried anything like this, so it feels fun. Then I have this fwee, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, FW and double E. It's PA50 PA+++ Egg Fit Cushion Cover Foundation. I have it in the shade 01 Fair because I didn't really know how to shade match myself. It was quite complicated. And this one, I think this one was something over €10. I think it was maybe like 13, almost $14. But as I said, I have it in the shade number 1 Fair. I haven't tried this one yet, but you're getting 13 grams or 0.45 fluid ounces. This is a Korean product. I've heard a lot of great reviews. I don't think this is vegan or cruelty free. At least they don't write it anywhere, but you have this little pebble thing. And then again, you open it. There's a mirror. There's the little sponge. Oh, this sponge is super soft. And then here is the product. I haven't opened it yet, so let me do that on camera. Oh my god, how do you open this? Come on. Ooh, this looks darker than the previous one that I mentioned, so I'm not sure if it's going to be my color. You know what, this could work, because obviously my face is lighter than my hands, but I don't know if it's gonna be a nice formula. So again, you will see this in my makeup diaries, and I'm gonna do monthly haul when where I'll mention it. It's probably gonna be in the September monthly haul, which will come out in the middle of October. So we will have to wait a little bit for this because it's gonna take me a while to use these. Maybe I'm gonna film like a get ready with me or something. But this one is quite an interesting product. I've been kind of scared of cushion foundations because my first one that I've tried was the Tartar, and that was horrible, horrendous, bad. Don't ever want to touch that again. Which I don't know how it went viral and, like, you know, won awards. But so I was very hesitant to try them, but then I tried, I don't know what brand was that, but I know it was like a Korean brand, and from my friend, and it felt so nice and it looked really nice. So I'm now kind of trying a couple different to tell you which ones to buy. And it it already dried on my hand. It feels nice. It feels like a soft skin-like finish. So that could be really nice. Then I have this Aloe 54.2 Aqua Tone Up Sunscreen from CosRx. I tried it today without any skincare underneath, like just washing my face with a water. This one's supposed to be kind of colored, which it is. It's like light beige color. It spills so much on me. And like, I don't have anything underneath this. Like, this was the only thing I would use on my clean face, and it spills. So this is a tone up sunscreen. I don't know if they had one without the toning effect, if they have just like a clear one. Maybe the clear one could be better, but honestly the formula feels kind of... What was the sunscreen that did this to me as well? I'm gonna try to find in my monthly hauls or in my monthly empties what was it called, but there was one sunscreen that did exactly the same thing, and it felt exactly the same on the touch, or at least from what I remember. I don't know what it is about this, but it feels a lot. So I'm gonna maybe find someone to give this to. Maybe somebody else will enjoy this, but I don't. Or maybe I actually haven't packed fully the giveaway box, because I'm gonna be sending it out in a week and a bit. By the way, sign up for my giveaway. I will leave that video in the card as well. But this is supposed to be reef-friendly, formulated without octinoxate and oxybenzone. And I mean, it's SPF 50 PA++++, 52% aloe water. It just doesn't work for me. I'm sure it would work for somebody else, but it doesn't work for me. So you know what? I think I'm gonna put it in the giveaway box. Maybe somebody will enjoy this more than I do, because this is just it doesn't work for my skin. And then we have a lot of fragrances. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fragrances in front of me. I also had a couple skincare products, but I've already used most of them, and some of them I even used up pretty much. So we're gonna start with the Cheer Floor foundation. Seriously, Cheer Floor fragrance. This is the Angel Fantasy Paradise series perfume, and I have it in the version... I need to find the order. Summer Black Currant. You're getting 50 milliliters of this. This one is so pretty. Like, do you see this? It's so pretty. Like, I would definitely use this as a like exhibition piece, because it's so cute, it's so pretty. And let me read you the notes. So the Summer Blackcurrant top notes are apple and bergamot. Hard notes are rose and freesia. I never know how to pronounce that one. And base notes are woody and amber. Which, like, these like floral, citrusy, woody fragrances is exactly what I like. Also, it has a little faux leather here, and then this little... It's just so cute. So this one... And I think I've never found a perfume with apple in it, at least not as like the top note. But yeah, this is like a spicy, woody scent. I love everything woody. Okay, that's exactly what I want in my life. So this is just incredible. Love this one so much. And I will definitely use it as a display piece as well. I have these, how is it called? Barrio fragrances. I bought multiple because I couldn't pick. They all sounded so gorgeous. So we have this is the Barrio Lambskin Eau de Parfum, and this one is in the version No Man's Land in Cashmere. You're getting 10 milliliters for these. These are like smaller bottles. But this is how it looks like. It's this beautiful faux leather packaging and a little spritzer. So the No Man's Land in Cashmere is, let me see, top notes pink pepper and cashmere. I love pink pepper. I love pink pepper. It's in the wait, how is it called? I can't, oh my god, I cannot remember how it's called. I can see exactly the way it's written, but I can't. Again, I will put a picture over here. But that has pink pepper and it's so good. So good. So top notes pink pepper and cashmere, middle notes sandalwood, and base notes cashmere wood and cashmere musk. I look, I love cashmere. Okay, I love pepper and wood. I'm actually gonna spray it on the paper so that, first of all, so that I can always, whenever I open it, I can smell what fragrance that is, and also because I don't want to have everything on my hands. This is such a, yeah, like you mostly smell the like woody scents, and then after a little while you can get the like spiciness of the pepper. Like oh, this is such a good scent, like especially in autumn and winter. This is all I want to smell. Okay, and it's such a beautiful, I feel like this is it's probably more like men fragrance, but I mostly buy either unisex fragrances or men's fragrances. I just don't like florally scents a lot. I don't know if these are, I think these might be categorized as unisex. So that's this one. Then we have the In the Air, which is this beautiful light seafoamy green. It just looks so pretty. And these ones, this one top notes are lemon, apple, and green leaves. Middle notes peach, rose, jasmine, and cyclamen. Not sure for that one. Base notes are cypress, sandalwood, musk, and this one again. I know I've loved this one when I first, like literally right when the package came, I needed to sniff all of them. Oh, this is that, like, it has that like lemonade scent, but then you started to notice the peach and the rose. I feel like this is very springy or like even summery scent. Like it's so fresh, it's so soft. It has that little bit of citrusy but a little bit of sweetness as well. And it's this one I think is one of the most soft scents. The other ones are a little bit more punchy. I don't like intense fragrances because my head cannot handle that. Like I will immediately get a headache. So it needs to be a little bit more demure. And this is just a wind of kind of like, I can imagine you carrying a basket of citruses and then like peach, rose, all that, and then that scent just being like carried out by the air like that. That's exactly how this smells. Yeah, this is so good. These are so good. Like I was slightly scared, like because they are a little bit more expensive, so you never know, like it can be really good or it can be really bad. And these ones are, oh. Then next one is the Stay True, which is this one. Just the presentation is everything for me. And this one is top notes mandarin orange, peach, and red currant. Middle notes rose, magnolia, and melon, and base notes sandalwood and amber. Can you find like a common denominator? Like I feel like everybody knows what I'm into right now. This is a lot more sweet than the previous ones. Like really, that like peach and mandarin. It is so good. It is so good. Like it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot sweeter, but it's not like overbearingly sweet. It feels very like nature sweet, you know, not like artificial sweet. So good. And then you get the like little whiff of the like fresh melon. I love melon in fragrance. Like if it's gonna be sweet fragrance, I want it to be watermelon, but not like not artificial watermelon, like a bubblegum watermelon, but like a fresh out of the garden watermelon. Which reminds me, we normally have a couple of watermelons at the end of summer or beginning of September, you know. But this year I think we're not gonna get any, and it's so sad because I love watermelon. But yeah, so this is beautiful. And then the one that I was a little scared about because I feel like it's not notes that I normally go, well, some of them, but I was so like entranced by it. It's the Chaos one, which I feel like fits me so well. And for the Chaos, this one has, the top notes are bergamot, grapefruit, and eucalyptus, which I love grapefruit, and obviously I love bergamot. I think I've never had eucalyptus in my fragrances, from what I remember. Middle notes are jasmine and rose, which I was already kind of like, okay, because that kind of seems strange with the eucalyptus. And base notes are cedar, amber, and musk. Oh, this is like, it's so interesting because it has that little bit of like soft flower, but then you will get a hit with the eucalyptus, and it's like, it's not a fragrance I will wear a lot, but also like I love sniffing this. It is very, it's kind of icy in a way. Like I don't know how else to describe that. Oh, it's like icy and kind of like foresty, which again, I love this. It's just not a fragrance I will use every day. I will cherish it more for like special occasions and special feel. And then I have these FPF fragrances here. So one is Garden of Eden Eau de Parfum. Let me actually figure out which one it is. But you're getting 40 milliliters of these, so these ones are a lot bigger. I think this one will be the Garden of Eden. Oh yeah, that one with the green. And I love these. Like it's so pretty. So Garden of Eden. These ones full bottles are a little bit less expensive than the Barrio. But this one is like a natural floral scent with the top note. It's like a citrusy woody aroma. The top notes are grapefruit, mango, tomato, and carrot. Like I love the grapefruit and mango. I've started really liking tomato, especially tomato leaves in fragrances, but then it has the carrot. And then the middle is lotus, getail. Oh, probably over here. I don't know what that is. I think I've googled it, but I've forgotten what that is. Orange, hyacinth, and peony. And base notes are musk, iris, incense, labdanum, and cinnamon. It's just such an interesting collection of notes that I've never like heard about. Let me actually, I'm gonna spray it on the inside paper, because again, I just love when I open this to smell the fragrance. And this is, like, I can definitely smell the carrot and the orange. I feel like that's what I smell the most. And then there's that little bit of like tanginess and a little bit of like kind of like being next to water. You know, like if you're next to a lake or something, like there's something about that. But you really smell the carrot and the orange. And it's so interesting. Like that, like earthy with like sweet. Very intriguing. And I just love this. Okay, I love this. This is exactly what I like. And the last one that we're gonna talk about is the Skin Desire Eau de Parfum. And this one is, let me, oh, they didn't write all the notes in order. Okay, let me just kind of. So, top note, a refreshing floral scent with elegant and slightly sweet jasmine accompanied by a hint of dewy freshness. It's very light and delicate, carrying a subtle flirtation. Middle note, gradually replaced by a cotton-like creaminess, air and fluffy, embodying both creaminess and desire. A scent that would make those in flirtatious mood feel butterflies. And base note, blending in vanilla and cedar, and the overall fragrance becomes clean, like a body scent that wants to be hidden beneath the skin, gently yet subtly alluring. Look, I am a very basic bitch when it comes to these things. Sometimes, a lot of the times. And this one really took my boots down. Like, that vanilla, and yeah, like vanilla and cotton is exactly what I would describe this. Look, I love vanilla fragrance. Usually with vanilla, I go more towards like spicy vanilla with like maybe pepper or wood or something like that, or citrusy, you know. Usually I go towards that direction. But this is just like such a soft, cute little scent. And yeah, like it's flirtatious in that like cutesy way, you know, like hee hee, flirtatious. I need my sister to try this because she loves vanilla scents and she likes that more like sweet vanilla. So I need her to test this out, and if she's gonna like it, I might buy it for her for like birthday or something, because I think she would really like this one. And I think those are all the products. If I have a picture of any of the skincare products, I might pop it on the screen. But some of them, or a lot of them, I've already used up. What was it? It was the, oh yeah, the Etude Soon Junk Dew Barrier Intense Cream. I know I have that at my dorm, and I haven't tried that one yet, but you're getting 60 milliliters, and it was for a really nice price. And it was supposed to be like panthenol and like shea butter and like really repairing. I think I'm gonna start using it now because I want to get more into retinol, because I've been breaking out more, so I feel like that could be really nice. I also have the AP Lab retinol vitamin C ampule serum, which I haven't tried yet. I have their niacinamide serum, which I'm almost out of, and that one is pretty nice, so I want to try the retinol and vitamin C one. And then I had the Purito Mighty Bamboo Panthenol Cream. Wait, maybe I have it here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I completely forgot. I haven't tried it yet. I'm wondering if I'm gonna try the previous cream that I just talked about or this one, because it's supposed to be moisture barrier and like calming down your skin, reinforce moisture retention. Panthenol is very like healing, and you're getting 100 milliliters, so that would last me for forever. So yeah, I was kind of thinking about it. This has water, panthenol, squalane. Those are the first three ingredients. Then it also has niacinamide, then the bamboo extract, hydrolyzed jojoba esters. What else does it have? Hyaluronic acid. copper tripeptide. So this, I think one of these, either the Peridot or the Etude, I think. One of them I will try right after I finish my moisturizer I'm currently testing. So those are all the products. It's a little bit a lot, but it actually wasn't all that expensive. Like a lot of these were for a really, really good price, and I'm actually enjoying pretty much all of these, so that is quite an accomplishment, and a very successful haul. So I would definitely recommend trying a couple of these out in case you are on a hunt for something new, and let me know what you thought about these. Let me know if you've tried any of them, or if you have anything from Yesstyle that you would want me to try. Leave a comment down below. I would love to. I will definitely go through all the comments and write all the things down. So hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I'll be super happy to see you tomorrow with another video. So bye.